A hellish bump for anybody to take, Ross, right on the back of his neck there, as we see the two belts up at stake tonight.
Yep, that's the European Junior Heavyweight title belt and the British Junior Heavyweight title belt. Of course, the British Junior Heavyweight title was previously held by athletes such as Doc Dean, Stevie J, Jushin Liger, Ultimo Dragon, Dick Togo. The list is endless, but great athletes nonetheless. Here's Jason Cross, another fine British athlete. Do you want to tell us just a bit about Jason Cross, Kenny?
Well, Jason's been taking a long layoff this year. He's had a bad injury to his knee, I believe.
No, it's his back.
His lower back, I understand.
Lower back,
yes.
which he hit a toe peak on heel, and his opponent wasn't there, and he landed bad. That was out in Tennessee Mountain Wrestling. And ever since, he's had a terrible back injury and he's been kept out. Speaking of knee injuries, though, I think this man just coming out has been hit with a terrible knee injury all year.
Yes, Ross, this athlete is one of the toughest, most tenacious athletes in the world. This is former Triple Crown holder in ECW, the loser, Mikey Whipwreck.
Of course, Mikey Whipwreck is the only, and I say that again, the only wrestler to have held the world television title, one half of the world tag titles, and the world heavyweight title in ECW. Other wrestlers have done the Triple Crown, but not when all the titles have been world titles. That's an important fact to remember, Kenny.
Yes, indeed, Ross. And of course, Mikey's also a former holder of the European Wrestling Association European Junior Heavyweight title. So he's held just about every title he's ever contended for.
It's important to note, though, Kenny, that European Junior Heavyweight title isn't just an EWA belt. It is multi-promotional, cross-promotional title. It isn't just an EWA title.
That's right, Ross, as we saw there, Mikey doing the familiar bang bang gesture of his former partner and former best friend, Cactus Jack.
Yep, Mikey, as many people know, is in fact Cactus Jack's protege.
Yeah, Mikey really is the ultimate product of the extreme environment. He started off working as building rings for ECW, then got in the ring, started to learn a few moves, and eventually got trained by some of his best friends in the promotion, and has quickly turned into, Ross, over the last few years, one of the best young wrestlers in the world.
Certainly. We'll shut up for a second, Kenny, just as we listen to the ring announcements.
Coming out of the corner opposite me, from Cardiff, please welcome Jason Cross. Closing in, ladies and gentlemen, the former European Junior Heavyweight Champion, the first man to claim the ECW Triple Championship from Philadelphia, it's Mikey Whipwreck.
Who? Mikey Whipwreck? Mikey quick to correct the ring announcer. Here's a little video coming up about Mikey Whipwreck.
Everybody knows that Mikey Whipwreck is a great wrestler, but the Dirt Bike Kid found out about it firsthand in August of 1996 when Mikey Whipwreck battled him at the Lulu Temple in Pennsylvania. In that match, the Dirt Bike Kid managed to hit many of his biggest moves, but it just didn't seem to be enough, as Mikey Whipwreck scored the 1-2-3 for the European Junior Heavyweight belt. Mikey defended that belt throughout the United States, but then in his European debut against, again, the Dirt Bike Kid, Mikey and Dirt Bike gave it everything they had. But once again, Dirt Bike was unable to put Mikey away, this time the match going to a 15-minute time limit draw. This meant that they faced Sabu in the main event in what turned out to be an incredible three-way dance matchup. Dirt Bike Kid finally got that pinfall victory over Mikey Whipwreck, although he was pinned later in the match by Sabu. Jason Cross, on the other hand, was on the undercard of Ultra Chaos, putting in a very strong showing against Sir Sidney Lee. Later in the night, Jason would team with Hanzo Nakajima from Michinoku Pro Wrestling to defeat Eric Isaacson and Phil Powers. Both men are looking for a win tonight, as only a win tonight can move them up the ladder of success in the EWA.
So as you were saying, Kenny, both men are really one to climb up the ladder of success here in the EWA. And of course, a victory in the tournament tonight, going all the way even, would certainly see them jump up the ladder. Mikey has been tough pushed to make it up into the upper echelons of ECW since his reoccurring knee injury. And Jason Cross, well, grabbing those two titles from Jason Cross would simply elevate his career unfathomable amounts.
That's right, Ross. Mikey, of course, suffering from that knee injury. Of course, he's had knee problems in the past, but this most recent injury, of course, suffered at the hands of Just Incredible just a few months ago. And he's really suffering walking on that knee. I saw him coming into the building earlier on. He needed a huge brace on his knee. I don't know if we can see it there, but Mikey's in a lot of pain out there. Jason, of course, as we said earlier on, has suffered a severe back injury that's kept him out of wrestling for most of last year. And so this match could really be a contest more of who's more injured rather than who is the better wrestler.
That's exactly true, Kenny. But while Mikey Whipwreck's knee is very visible to the crowd and to us, Jason Cross's back doesn't really seem to be giving him much problems at the moment.
No, that's true, Ross. But Mikey, of course, as we know, is one of the gutsiest, most toughest competitors we've ever seen in this sport of professional wrestling.
He certainly is one of the most tenacious wrestlers on the planet.
And I don't see that knee injury slowing him down one bit.
Let's call the action a bit now, Kenny. Mikey goes for the cover, 1, 2. A 2 count there by Mikey Whipwreck. And what's his another cover? Just gets a 1 count there. Jason Cross this time goes for the cover, 1, 2. Both men going for quick covers, want to get this match over. That's a Beal throw there, or as some people call it, a Mexican arm drag.
And it sends Jason Cross out to the floor. And I don't think he wants to be there. Even with Mikey's knee injury, he's bound to give these fans value for money here.
He is a great aerial competitor, and there he hits a tope con hilo. A tope con hilo there by Mikey Whipwreck off the apron.
As I was saying there, Ross, Mikey always wants to give the fans value for money. And no matter how much his knee is hurting him, he's going to give it everything he's got in this match, as you saw just there with that terrific tope con hilo on Jason Cross.
That's completely correct. Mikey Whipwreck could easily have backed out of this tournament and easily forgot about coming over to Britain for the European Wrestling Association's St. Valentine's Day Massacre. But not only is he greedy and hungry for the success, but he wants to give all the fans their money's worth. A philosophy, I'm sure, taught to him by the legendary Cactus Jack.
Yes, indeed so, Ross. I think most of these ECW wrestlers really want to give the fans what they can. And Mikey is no exception.
Mikey sent off the ropes, and oh dear, that knee must be getting worse, because Mikey, even the momentum won't carry Mikey across the ring. And Jason Cross stomps on that knee.
Yes, Ross, this has really got to be troubling for Mikey and for the EWA officials. Do they stop the match? Do they say Mikey can't continue? Or do they let Mikey carry on, despite the fact that he may suffer a very serious, possibly even career-ending knee injury here tonight?
That's completely correct there, as Jason Cross works on Mikey Whipwreck. He's got a chin lock there, trying to sap the energy out of Mikey Whipwreck, restricting the breathing there.
At the moment, it seems strange that he's going after Mikey's neck area when he goes into crucifix there.
A 2 count.
As I was saying, it's strange that he should attack Mikey's knee. Oh, well, attack Mikey's neck when his knee's so vulnerable, but there he's right back on the knee with a leg drop.
Yes, really, I mean, you have to say, though, what type of sportsmanship, though, is it to go after the knee? Phil Powers and Dirtbag Kid showed great sportsmanship with clean breaks, but Jason Cross really seems more interested in the victory than in his opponent's well-being. There, he continues to work, almost sickeningly, over the knee of Mikey Whipwreck.
As they say, Ross, all's fair in love and war, and in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, we've got both.
Yes, well, there's not many rules in professional wrestling, but Jason Cross is And here we go with the Liger Bomb. 1, 2. 2 count there.
Mikey
As
kicks.
I was saying there, Jason Cross stretching the rules to their full extent. And Mikey trying to work up some support from the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd now chanting Mikey's name, but I don't know how much that's going to help him, Ross.
Jason Cross goes for another Liger Bomb. And he's up on him. Mikey Whipwreck gets the reversal with a Hurricanrana. 1, 2. About a 2.5 count there. Mikey Whipwreck almost getting the victory there.
Jason Cross just sneaking out the back door. I don't think he was quite expecting Mikey to come back there.
Certainly not. Mikey really has even a problem standing. But it doesn't stop Jason Cross working over that knee. Mikey groans in agony there. I really feel for Mikey now.
Jason Cross doesn't seem in any hurry to put Mikey away. I think he knows how badly Mikey's hurt. And I think he knows
Mikey
that
reverses the whip. Jason Cross goes behind. Mikey goes behind again. Jason Cross one more time. Misses the elbow. And there's a Northern Lights suplex.
that's one of Jason's trademark moves, but only a 2 count there.
That's how he got the victory at last year's Ultra Chaos, beating Sir Sidney Lee.
Yep, and Mikey there again grasping his knee. I really don't know how much longer the EWA officials can let this go on. Surely the referee, Ted Tanabe, has to make some kind of decision. I don't know if Mikey can reasonably defend himself here.
Well, Jason Cross is going to the top rope. This could be a finishing maneuver for the Welshman. But Mikey seems to be moving and he's shaking that top rope. And Jason Cross, well, do I have to say what he's feeling there? Mikey Whipwreck.
I don't think he does.
What's he doing? Is
Mikey's
this what I
going
think
for
it
the
is?
whippersnapper.
He's pulled the whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper!
Bag, that's surely 1, 2, 3, and oh my God. Mikey Whipwreck goes through there with the whippersnapper. He pulled that one out the back door, and now we see Mikey Whipwreck against Dirtbike Kid. This is going to be yet again a match between those two rivals.
At the moment, they've had 1 pinfall each and a draw in all their meetings. Maybe this one is going to be the decider. However, I really don't know if Mikey's going to be ready for that match. Mikey's knee has taken a severe beating from Jason Cross there.
Could we see another 3-way dance? I mean, if Mikey just can't go on, does that mean that they'll show us, we'll have Sabu versus Van Damme or Alf Herman, or will they just put all the men into a 3-way dance, whoever goes through? Or will Sabu and Alf Herman go to